Taking a look at the market. NFL Awards edition, and idle Josh Allen, briefly the MVP favorite yesterday while Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs were trailing the Bengals. Then Mahomes comes back and gets the victory. He's now a favorite at -275. C.J. Stroud +450, +275, I should say. JAYDEN Daniels and Marvin Harrison Jr. co-favorites to win Offensive Rookie of the Year after entering Sunday +375 and +850 respectively. Williams went from +160 to +325 after yet again failing to score a touchdown or throw a touchdown pass. Saquon Barkley, he remains the OPOY favorite entering Monday night, +800 going into Thursday night football. He is now a +500 favorite. All right, back here with Anita and Joe to discuss some names they're considering. Joe, let's start with the Offensive Player of the Year market, which is now shaken up by the fact that Christian McCaffrey this week goes on IR and is going to miss at least a quarter of the season. What would you play?
So we're going to talk about this now, and I bet this price is going to move. I'm surprised it stayed where it did all day. Alvin Kamara is 30-1 to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Who's the offensive coordinator in New Orleans? Clint Kubiak. Where was Clint Kubiak last year? San Francisco. Who won Offensive Player of the Year last year? Christian McCaffrey. Connect the dots. This is a different offense. This is not your mother's Saints offense, okay? This is a new generation here. Kamara's got 5 touchdowns. He contributes in the passing game. He's number 2 in the NFL in scrimmage yards. He plays a lot of games indoors. He's got a very favorable schedule. And oh, by the way, he's playing for a new contract. He's highly motivated. 30-1's not going to last. 3 others. AFC -115 over the NFC in the Super Bowl. Why not? I was looking at that this morning and I'm thinking, who do I trust in the NFC? I don't like the Niners. The Lions just fell flat on their face in a big spot where they had a chance to win late. Let's lock that in now. Dolphins, no playoffs. Is Tua even going to play again this year? I didn't like him with Tua. So a no is -135. I thought that'd be closer to $2. Mike McDonald, Coach of the Year. We tried to tell you before the season started at 13-1. We told you after week 1 at 10-1. Now it's 9-1. This guy can coach. Seahawks 2-0. Good schedule coming up. NFC West looks a little down from the Niners and Rams department right now.
All right, Anita, I turn to you to talk Rookie of the Year on the offensive side. Caleb Williams struggling mightily and dropping in the odds. What do you make of this market?
Yeah, did you watch JAYDEN Daniels and that Washington Commanders team beat the New York Football Giants? Not so giant, but I'll tell you what, I like JAYDEN Daniels to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Engineered an 8-play, 65-yard drive to set up that 30-yard field goal for him to get his first NFL win. He's got 410 passing yards, 132 rushing, 2 rushing touchdowns. And get this, his completion percentage is 75% through 2 games. Are you kidding me? Give the man the award already. Some other plays I like after week 2. Give me the Bills to win the division, as Joe alluded to. Not sure if Tua is going to play again from Miami. The Jets, they don't look great. They look rusty both offensively with Aaron Rodgers and defensively. If it wasn't for Will Levis fumbling up the ball, Jets might be 0-2 right now, and the Patriots, of course, solid defense. But other than that, I think the division is for the Bills to have. How about the Cards to make the playoffs? They beat LA. LA's out Kupp and Puka, right? You've got a healthy Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm fading the 49ers. You know that. I started fading them before the season even began. And last but not least, man, watch out for this Vikings team, right? They're 2-0. They beat the 49ers. You got Sam Darnold. Who is this? He's not seeing ghosts anymore. You got Flores as that defensive coordinator. Packers, not sure when Love will be back. The Bears, Caleb Williams, he's struggling. So watch out. I've got this Vikings team making the playoffs as well.
All right, you two offering up some plays for our viewers 2 weeks into the season based on what we've seen through those first 2 games. Let's take a look at some notable Week 3 lines. Spin it forward to Week 3 of the season already. And we're not going to be with you tomorrow and Wednesday. Next time we'll be here is Thursday, and Week 3 will be kicking off. So you've got to pick them in Dallas as the 0-2 Ravens try and get their first win against Dallas. Chiefs,
good one.
right? A 5-point favorite against this Falcons team in Atlanta. Eagles at the Saints. That should be fun. Philly laying 2.5 in New Orleans. Giants at Browns, where Cleveland is 6.5-point home favorite against Danny Dimes and co.
That might get to like -100. Kidding.
I mean, the Giants love. Aaron, what game stood out to you as far as one you might want to get ahead of for Week 3?
Well, I was more so just intrigued that the Eagles are -2.5 on the road against the Saints, knowing how the Saints looked through the first 2 weeks. Maybe it was semi a fluke, but they're putting up a ton of points. I mean, a ton of points. They're covering by an average of 30 points. That's insane. They're the first team through the first 2 games to cover by at least 30 points each in the Super Bowl era. I mean, that's incredible. But at the same time, Philly, I mean, they're going to be on short rest, plus they're going to be on the road, and this is an area that they haven't been good at covering the number. And the Eagles are good in terms of getting the wins. I mean, take out the last of the games last season, but nonetheless, they're not a team that covers all the time. So to see them, have that, I don't know. It just seemed a little bit off to me for sure.
I would agree with that. You play in Brazil, you travel home for a Monday night game, then you go to the Voodoo Dome in a spot against the Saints, who are going to be 2-0. Place is going to be rocking. That's going to move. That's going to move. Let's get ahead of Thursday night. The total's 37.5. Bet the under. 37 is a key number for totals. 24-13, 23-14, 20-17. You see where I'm going with that? So it's come down from 38.5. 37.5. Let's get it, lock it in before it goes a little bit lower. It's the Jets and the Patriots. Patriots play extremely slow on offense, top 5 in terms of seconds per play in between plays. And the Jets are right around middle of the pack, and that's only because they went hurry up in the second half and late in that Niner game as they were trying to play catch up. Two teams that want to run the ball, especially the Patriots. Defensive rock fight, under 37.5 Thursday night.
I'm with you on that one, too. Same exercise and handicap for a different game, Browns-Giants, but very similar. Deshaun Watson and Daniel Jones, you guys want to trust them to put points on the scoreboard?
For the other teams.
Yeah, exactly. That would be the biggest concern for the over. Is a few pick sixes or fumbles like that, but Deshaun Watson does not look good this year. Daniel Jones has only Malik Neighbors to throw to, and this is the type of defense in Cleveland, especially at home, that has the personnel to take away the only option in the Giant offense. So again, I smell like an 18-12 type of win. Nothing but field goals. Maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns in this game, but under 38.5.
Giants total under. As soon as that comes out, I'm looking right now.
There you go. There's something to do. Wouldn't be surprised if this gets down to that key 37.5 or even lower.
That's going to be that when you're on YouTube and you're going through the 4 boxes, and every time you see the Giant game, you're like, pass, pass, pass. I don't want, get the Giant game out of here. Any other combination of 4.
Fan, that's gotta, ooh.
Especially during this show when you're just throwing nothing but love their way.
I don't know why. I just really don't like it this year.
Philly fan, come on, it's legal.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I literally have Philly Eagles.
All right, let's hop